Monsieur Adwele, the Mayon cause has made an ally of you. Augustin speaks highly of your help.
I do not know how much longer I'll be able to continue, but the Maroons are outstanding warriors. Augustin has provided me with everything I might need to get by until I return to my brothers.
I believe you owe me a parcel then.
Let me hold it a while longer, for safekeeping.
You are not a man of your word.
My word was perhaps. It stands.
How little you must think of me.
On the contrary, you have maintained your freedom among the French by the deft handling of your indispensable business. I respect you highly, but would be a fool to trust anyone so clever so soon.
What a keen eye and sweet tongue you have. Since you cannot provide me with the one thing I truly desire, I hope to compel you to demonstrate some respect by some other means.
I would consider it.
I need a careful and observant man to investigate the gouverneur. I must know what distracts him, and why he enforces the Code Noir ever more strictly. The lives of the slaves depend on it.
I share your curiosity. I'll pay you this favor for the slaves.
Perhaps there is some honor in you yet. You will need a disguise. Please, change into these.
A slave's rags. What do you mean by this indignity? Do you mean to see me recaptured?
Indignity? Do you hold your enslaved brothers in such low esteem?
Do you hold any man in high esteem? Or are we all pawns to you?
You should be so lucky. There is no trick. It is only that, well, the Gouverneur de Fayette will host a soirée soon. And imagine, I am not invited. The excess of the occasion calls for an abundance of supplies to be delivered to his mansion. That's where you come in. With your crate, you will blend in with the men delivering the goods. Once on the grounds, you can spy on the good gouverneur.
Will the overseers not notice one man extra? Or are you simply unconcerned for my well-being?
I've never met an overseer who could tell two slaves apart. Nevertheless, be careful. I sense you are as bright as you are strong. You will figure it out.
Yes, ma'am.
Here they come. Join the line. Be careful.
What's going on back there? Fall in line!
Who are you? A friend.
This is a joke to you.
No. You will get us all killed.
Another fete for the pig? You are too complacent.
Excellent. Put the crates down there, chers messieurs.
What do you think you're doing?
All right, enough socializing. Back to work. The grounds must be fit for a king when my guests arrive. Stupid bastards. Whipped. I'm a prince, you realize? I'm a prince for putting up with it.
Ah, my feet hurt.
What good is complaining?
I will remember you said that.
Quiet now.
Friend, does the guard change often?
As often as night moves today.
Thank you.
If you are a friend, prove it, love.
The expedition will cost more than our initial calculations suggested.
I heard you gave Bastian's girl a jewel worth more than half the fleet. Does this account for the missing funds? I dare say it is, if you measure every fathom in perfume and silk.
No suitable Spanish vessel is available. Could we not use a French ship?
Are you trying to start a war? The treaty between our nations is fragile. We cannot afford any suspicion of smuggling.
Your name will go down in history with mine if you supply the funds and the ship.
Thank you for the offer, but I have an expensive colony to govern.
With the volume of slaves you import, I'd have thought you'd have gold to spare.
Even free labor is not free, my friend. Slaves are expensive to replace. The poor beasts expire before they can return.
Reviens ici, espèce de crétin!
No suitable Spanish vessel is available.
Are you trying to start a war? A treaty between our... Are you trying to start a war? The treaty between our nations is fragile. We cannot afford any suspicion of smuggling.
Your name will go down in history with mine if you supply the funds and the ship.
Thank you for the offer, but I have an expensive colony to govern.
With the volume of slaves you import, I'd have thought you'd have gold. If no suitable Spanish vessel is available, could we not use a French ship?
Are you trying to start a war? The treaty between our nations is fragile. We can't... The treaty between our nations is fragile. We cannot afford...
On a perdu ce vautour.
The treaty between our nations is fragile. We cannot afford any suspicion of smuggling.
Your name will go down in history with mine if you supply the funds and the ship.
Thank you for the offer, but I have an expensive colony to govern.
With the volume of slaves you import, I'd have thought you'd have gold to spare.
Even free labor is not free, my friend. Slaves are expensive to replace. The poor beasts expire before they can reproduce.
Even your slave ships would benefit from improved navigation. Fewer accidents.
You want to fight, do you?
No, sir.
Come on, if you're so strong.
I'll be drunk. Hurt him, and it's me who'll make you pay.
Julian, no!
I will have you over my knees.
No!
I'll have all three of them.
I'll have at ya!
C'est un cadavre. Je veux... Tu n'iras nulle part.
A-t-il vraiment l'intention de mourir?
Je vais t'arracher le foie. va leur montrer à ces pirates. Toi là-bas, ah, ton compte est bon. Ah, ouais.
Laissez-moi tranquille! Je ne suis pas un soldat!
Alors, what have you learned?
The governor's overconfident. Despite his guard, I could have ended him with my bare hands. He would have deserved it. What makes you believe you need him?
I keep my friends close, and my enemies closer. Which camp are you in? Will you tell me what you have learned? Who distracts him?
A bold-faced scientist, Godin, hounds the governor for funds. Something about an expedition, navigational secrets.
Why is this the first time I hear of him? Is my whole network turned against me? Does the harbor master think I give him my best girls out of kindness?
Do you wish me to investigate further? I admit, as a man of the sea, the science of navigation intrigues me.
No. Yes. I don't know. As you wish, but leave me, I must think.
Que dois-je faire? Qui dois-je avertir?
Ah, n'approche pas de moi.
Ne me mêlez pas à ça! Je suis innocent, laissez-moi!
Qu'est-ce que vous voulez?
Bastien, I feel we lost you to the bitterness of depression.
Never. Those arrogant men cannot cut me out of my own network. The cost is too great for the slaves.
And for your pride.
What does it matter? So long as I work for their freedom.
Whatever has inspired it, I'm glad to hear the fight back in your voice. How can I help?
The scientist, Godin. What is his full purpose here? Can you find that out?
Whatever secrets he carries, I will uncover.
Start with the harbor master. He sees everyone who comes and goes. He should have kept me informed.
the Durand plantation.
Arrête-toi.
On ne fuira pas si facilement. Là, sur lui.
Où a-t-il pu passer?
Tu ne tiendras pas.
You deserve nothing less.
Je le vois, là-bas.
You was sent by the Bondie.
You too must help your brothers and sisters.
Ça, tu vas le regretter. Pourquoi? Laissez-moi en dehors. Mais à quoi vous-t-il? Laissez-moi en dehors de ça. Je ne suis pas prêt d'oublier ce que tu as fait.
Quel tolérait? Un triard. Que quel que l'arrêt?
C'est Satan qui l'envoie.
C'était ma faute. Je vous demande pardon. Il faudrait mieux grand que ça.
Grand expedition from France over the next few days.
Il cherche les ennuis.
Demi-tour.
Dernier avertissement, avec...
Là, tu n'as rien à faire ici, là. Tu l'as entendu?
On va aller où comme ça?
Mieux vaut l'écouter.
Je fais ta part, chien.
On a perdu de retour. Ma patience est à... On a perdu de retour.
Fiche-moi le coup.
Personne ne passe.
Là-bas.
Il n'a rien à faire.
Le voilà.
Fiche le camp.
Bien joué, Aïe.
The Governor de Fayette requests that Monsieur Gaudin's geodesic expedition be equipped with every resource it demands. The first need is rather unusual. Monsieur Gaudin requires, for reasons of scientific record keeping, 3 literate slaves.
Who would have taught them? The Code Noir prohibits...
Perhaps among your house slaves, such a worker exists? You may communicate it privately. There is a reward.
But what will they do?
Reviens, bon à rien!
But what will they do?
Take note.
Là! Attrapez-le!
Fiche-moi le camp. Il doit encore pas loin de croire. Il y a la...
Presse-toi de retourner à la plantation.
The Governor de Fayette requests that Monsieur Gaudin's geodesic expedition be equipped with every resource. Monsieur Gaudin requires, for reasons of scientific record keeping, free, literate slaves.
Who would have taught them? The Code Noir prohibits...
Perhaps among your house slaves, such a worker exists? You may communicate it privately. There is a reward.
But what will they do?
Take notes, I suppose?
Can none of the French scientists take notes?
Not if they're to carry equipment at the same time.
That pulse must be important. Spain continues to insist the expedition wait for a Spanish ship. But we are allies now. Can they not be persuaded to allow a single French vessel passage in the name of science? We are, after all, allowing Spanish chaperones on board. Signed, Louis Godin. He does not realize the risks of this voyage.
Quel laid! Rejoins tes ancêtres! Chercher des ennuis.
In the territory of Quito, the mountains and plains will favorize our triangulations. Our measurements will allow us to know the exact shape of the Earth.
Egg, oval, or globe?
That is the question. With this knowledge, France and Spain will have the privilege of navigational precision.
Won't the Spanish then have too great an advantage at war?
It was the only way to gain access to Quito.
They're always one step ahead.
Now that we are allies, perhaps we will walk together.
Perhaps. Still, I'm surprised they're allowing your expedition.
In the territory of Quito, the mountains and...
Alto! Arrête-toi, bon sang!
Fais-toi, ça suffit, reprenons la route. Ramenez vos compagnies aux asticots! Va rejoindre ton père.
In the territory of Quito, the mountains and plains will favorize our triangulations. Our measurements will allow us to know the exact shape of the Earth.
Egg, oval, or globe?
That is the question. With this knowledge, France and Spain will have the privilege of navigational precision. It was the only way to gain access to Quito.
They're always one step ahead.
Now that we are allies, perhaps we will walk together.
Perhaps. Still, I'm surprised they're allowing your expedition through. Are they not worried about smuggling?
Je devrais faire ce qu'il demande. Ah, il doit aider les enfants.
In the territory of Quito, the mountains and plains will favorize our triangulations. Our measurements will allow us to know the exact shape of the Earth.
Egg, oval, or globe?
That is the question. With this knowledge, France and Spain will have the privilege of navigational precision.
The Spanish don't have too great an advantage at war.
It was the only way to gain access to...
They're always one...
Now that we are allies...
Arrêtez, chien! Arrêtez, chien!
In the territory of Quito, the mountains and plains will favorize our triangulations. Our measurements will allow us to know the exact shape of the Earth.
Egg, oval, or globe?
That is the question. With this knowledge, France and Spain will have the privilege of navigational precision. It was the only way to gain access to Quito.
There always one...
Hey, Halt! On n'est pas bête à ce point!
They're always one step ahead.
Now that we are allies, perhaps we will walk together.
Perhaps. Still, I'm surprised they're allowing your expedition through. Are they not worried about smuggling?
Oh, probably, but for all their military might.
They need you then.
And they are sending us a couple of... Have you met Antonio de Ulua yet? I hear he's quite the prodigy.
Not yet. I'm sure it will be a great pleasure.
Attrapez cet esclave! Oh mon Dieu! Tu es fait, vermine! Tu es fait, vermine! Tous ensemble! Attaquez!
Si la garde le voit, je ne donne pas cher de sa peau. Regarde, il a envie qu'on joue avec lui. Regarde, il a envie qu'on joue avec lui.
You really dead ass? I gotta go back and do this shit again.
Moi, ramenez-moi cet animal.
This thing is so fun. Oh my god. Wow, that's incredible. That's fucking.
devrait se méfier.
Fugitive slaves, but report sightings to the watch and treat them as
Slaves are the best of the bunch!
Gouverneur de Fayet would like to announce that starting tonight, there will be an enforced citywide curfew. Curfew hours will be charged with being accessible.
Once the circumference of the Earth is known, we may navigate more precisely and better anticipate the position of the enemy. We will require fewer ships because we will lose fewer ships. Our cannons will aim true, and commercially, well, you know how it is with pirates and slave ships. We can put an end to nonsense by supporting this expedition. Signed, Gouverneur de Fayet. There is much at stake here.
Any slave who has struck his master in the face or
In the territory of Quito, the mountains and plains will favorize our triangulations. Our measurements will allow us to know the exact shape of the Earth.
Egg, oval, or globe?
That is the question. With this knowledge,
The Spanish then have too great an advantage at war.
it was the only way.
They're always one step ahead.
Now that we are allies, perhaps we will walk together.
Perhaps. Still, I'm surprised they're allowing your expedition.
For all their military might, they're not as strong as we are. And they are sending us a couple of chaperones. Have you met Antonio de Oluay? I hear he's quite the prodigy.
Not yet. I'm sure it will be a great pleasure.
I know you. You're the one with the ghost ship. I have...
Attends. Qui est là?
Essayez de lui tirer dessus.
Il vient sûrement d'arriver en ville.
Mais laissez-moi!
Il va chercher la mort.
Fiche-moi le camp d'ici. Attaquez-le par surprise.
Il nous aimera pas.
Voilà.
Il est temps d'en finir. Pas d'abrutis ici, sans exception.
Tirez si vous le pouvez.
Tenez bon, les gars!
Good physical condition. Slaves
You saved my life.
Make your ancestors proud.
Mais tout ce que je vends est unique.
Fais-moi la peine.
L'argent que nous avons placé
Thank you kindly.
I did not do it for kindness.
What do you want?
Strange time to be delivering a message. Does it by any chance concern...
Va te dépêcher! Dans l'océan! Là, on n'abandonne pas si facilement! C'était trop facile. Ah, traître! Reculez!
Alors, what did you find?
An opportunity beyond imagination. These scientists aim to record navigational secrets for our beloved kings to use at war. But we can seize them to extraordinary advantage for my brotherhood and the Maroon. We need only supply literate recruits, and the rest will take care of itself.
That is all. Nothing more on the governor.
That is all? That is everything! How many more could be freed with this knowledge in our hands?
All things require balance, Adewale. To achieve independence, the Mayans require stability, anonymity, and information. That has always been my role. What now? That is what I thought. The storm brought you in, and you will leave on the tempest of opportunity and imagination. And I will be left here to do what I can. Powerless.
No, any day now the Maroons will rise up. Then I will leave, not before. I've decided.
You are as arrogant as the French. Blanc. All of you. That is all you are.
Bastien?
No. Go now.